Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Shadow of My Eyes. Today I'm going to be reviewing the BK Beauty brushes, the 109, 101 and then the concealer brush, the 506 from ANGIE Hot and Flashy. I'll be applying my House Labs foundation with the foundation brush, and I'm also going to be I ended up doing my eyeshadows with the NATASHA DENONA CAMEL palette, but the main focus are these brushes. Stay tuned, watch me use these brushes and hear my thoughts on these brushes. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Shadow of My Eyes. Today I want to review 3 new brushes that I got from BK Beauty, and these are the 3 brushes. Super excited to try them, and I was drawn to these brushes because of their unique angled shape. And let's see how this performs with my House Labs foundation. First, a little about the brand because this is new to me and I was reading up on them. So BK Beauty is I'm reading from my laptop here. BK Beauty is a digitally native cosmetics brand founded in 2019 by former MAC cosmetics trainer and YouTube creator Lisa J. And it's named after her 2 daughters, Brooklyn and Kate. And it also stands for beauty is kindness. How nice is that, guys? Like, we need more kindness in the world these days. It's seriously lacking in this rat race. So I'm going to use these 3 brushes and talk about them while I use them. This is the foundation brush, the bronzer, blush and highlighter brush, and then the concealer brush. I'll talk about them in detail as we go through the steps. So first I've already prepped my skin using this sunscreen, UV Dew, I think it's called, SPF 50, and it is a silicone sunscreen. I'm using a silicone based sunscreen because the foundation is silicone based, and I think it'll go together. Let's see, because the last time I used this foundation, it separated like crazy. So I'm now very conscious of what I use underneath, and this foundation is supposed to be really good, guys, like with 20 plus skincare ingredients. And I want to read about the foundation too. But first, let me put some color corrector. This is NATASHA DENONA's color corrector in C3. And let me start by putting it in the darkest spots. So while that's drying, I want to read a little more about the foundation because I tried it only once and kind of gave up on it because I thought it's not for oily skin. But I have it on my website here, on my laptop. I mean, it's a medium buildable coverage, high performance clean foundation infused with proprietary fermented arnica. I don't know what arnica is, but it's supposed to reduce redness, helps even skin tone, and protects from environmental stress, suitable for all skin types including sensitive and acne prone. It's powered with 20 plus skincare ingredients, including a patent pending fermented arnica. So what is arnica? Let's see. It's some kind of a flower, guys, that I'm seeing here on the site. It visibly reduces redness, irritation, helps even the skin tone, and protects the skin from environmental stress. So all right, I want to try this, and I definitely want to try that concealer, which I don't have yet, but I heard great things about that. So while this is drying, maybe I can use my fan too. I think it's dried enough. I'm going to use the Sephora concealer brush because it's smaller. I think you can compare it to the BK Beauty concealer brush. This is the ANGIE Hot and Flashy 506 brush. I'm dying to talk about this, but I just want to wait till I apply the concealer because it's so uniquely shaped like a kitten paw, guys. It's the best concealer brush. I have high hopes for this. I think it's going to be the best concealer brush, but let me first dab the color corrector. I think it's dried. Should I let it dry some more? But I think it's fine. So I have my KVD Beauty mirror. So I do collect a lot of brushes. I think makeup brushes are as important as the product itself. It can help in faster application or better application. And for foundations, I've always relied on like Real Techniques or the Artist number 7 brush. I mean, that's expensive, but it's so huge, like it really, you know, speeds up the application process. So yeah, I do have a lot of brushes, guys, and I like to collect more and more brushes. So I think these are all synthetic brushes. They're easier to maintain, and I think they retain the shape no matter how many times you wash them, and they dry faster. That's what I've observed. So I think that's enough of color correcting. So I'm going to set this with the G1G powder very lightly. So I'm going to set this color corrector lightly with the G1G Prism Libre number 3 powder. Very lightly. I got too much here, guys. I don't need so much. So I'm going to tap off the excess and then rub it into the brush on the cap, and then very lightly set the color corrector. It smells so nice, guys, like a rosy kind of smell it has. So I'm going to set it everywhere where I applied a color corrector using this Van Gogh's number 3 brush. So soft and nice. Okay, so that's enough. Should I put the puff back? There's so much powder, guys. I don't know. Maybe I should. G1G. I love this powder, guys. Like, I'm so squeamish about using it because I don't know. It's like, just want to preserve it the way it is, but no, we have to learn how to use all our products. Yeah. So now for the foundation brush, I'm so excited. So let's talk about this brush number 101. It's their best-selling brush. I'm going to their website right now. So it's called the 101 contoured foundation brush, and it's $34. It's not cheap, you guys. It's the ultimate streak-free foundation brush to provide natural looking flawless coverage from your favorite liquid or cream foundations. So can't wait to try this. Let's get on with it. So I'm putting a little bit of this foundation, a pump of this House Labs foundation in the shade 230 light medium cool. That's my shade, and I have pumped. Okay, let's go with 2 pumps. Super excited. So I'm going to dab this onto the brush, and let's see. It's really soft, you guys. It's really soft and nice. And see, it already covered half my face so quickly. See, this sits so well under the eyes and my nose. Yeah, well done. I'm happy with this application, but it ate up a lot of the product, guys. Like, that whole thing's gone. So now I'm going to put some more on my hands, the same amount, and apply the rest of the face. What do you think about the foundation? I think it's sitting well. Am I applying too much? It's medium buildable coverage. I like a full coverage foundation, that's my personal but it sits so nicely, guys. Like, just see how much of your forehead it covers. It's so soft and nice, and it plays so nicely. Like, I really liked it. I loved the shape. As soon as I saw it, I loved the shape of this brush. Oh, I applied a little bit of this lip oil from Nykaa to give it a little hydration and little tint. It apparently changes color according to your pH level or something. So yeah. Should I go over my eyelids? Okay, why not? See? Oh wow, it just sits so nicely across your entire eyelid. So there you go. It gave me a smooth application. I didn't go swirling, I didn't buff it, or I didn't streak it. See, I don't see any streaks on my face. Do I have enough foundation on my nose? It is a glowy foundation. Definitely. That's enough. I think that's enough of buffing and kind of stamping the product on my face. I'm gonna edit that out. So okay, you're done with the foundation. I like the foundation brush. I really liked it. I think it's let me compare it to my Real Techniques brush. 1 second. So these are the other foundation brushes I frequently use. This is the RT's number 7 brush. I just washed it. It's a pain to wash and dry, but it's really good. Like, again, it covers such a big area, make the application faster. And then these Real Techniques Expert Face brushes. This is the new one. They've changed it a little, but again, very nice and easy to use, very easy to maintain. It dries, like, I'm not kidding, really fast. So I do feel the same level of comfort, and actually more than the Real Techniques brush, because as I said, it covers a lot of surface area. So yeah, overall very nice brush. So moving on to the other cream products. So the other brush I have here, let's talk about this. Shop Bestsellers. This is the 109 mini contoured foundation brush. So it's the mini version of the same brush. Like, this brush had a baby, and it is meant for, it's a smaller design. I'm reading from the website. It's a smaller design of our cult classic 101 contoured foundation brush. The 109 is ideal for smaller face shapes to blend out cream or liquid foundations. It can also multitask to blend out cream or liquid contour, bronzer, blush, or highlighter. So guys, I'm going to try all the three: the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter using the Hourglass Trio Sunset palette. But before that, I think I should use concealer. Now first, let's try this. I'm very eager to try this brush. Look at the shape. Again, it's angled, so I think it sits perfectly. And let's try the bronzer first. This is again the Hourglass Sheer Color Trio palette. It's always out of stock, guys, but I think it's so handy. You have 3 products in one, and such a great palette for traveling. So I'm dipping into the bronzer, and wow, it really did pick up the product. Can you see? Did I see? It didn't come down below. I don't like to get it below, but see, so fast. What a quick application. Wow, I really love this brush. I'm getting more use of this product, guys, because of the right brushes. Earlier I used to dip in my hourglass brush itself. Where did it go? The hourglass foundation brush. I used to use the hourglass foundation brush. Again, I like these kind of angled brushes, guys, dense angled brushes to go in these pans. I think this was a good one, but now I feel I'm going to use this very regularly. I really liked it. My forehead, it's quite pigmented. See, maybe you can use this for your nose too. Wow. So I'm going to use the same brush as I said for blush and highlight. I'm wiping this off on my cloth. I think this is very easy to clean too, guys. See, it blended that so fast. This I think came a little lower. I can fix that with a foundation brush. So now I'm going to go in with this beautiful blush on top of that. Okay, this is very pigmented, you guys, and see how much product it picked. I don't mind because blushes tend to get faded very easily. This hair out of the way. Going in with that blush. Yeah, quick application. See, it sits so nicely on this part of your face. Like, I think it's really cool. On my nose, maybe on my forehead little. See, so blush is done, bronzer is done. Now for the highlighter, I'm again wiping this off. See, all the product came out almost, and I feel it's okay. It helps blend the product into each other. So now I'm taking the highlighter and can you see that? It's very subtle. This is not like a crazy blingy highlighter, but I like it this way. See how it nicely it sits. It's really nice. I want to use the edge of this to just highlight just the top of my nose, not the whole. You can even use this for concealer, I believe. I think it sits well under the eyes. So this has completely creased. So far so good. I'm liking this application from this palette. So now I'm going to go with my concealer, and because the concealer I'm going to stick with the Hourglass family and use the Hourglass concealer in Beach. Just dab it on. I'm going to use very little, guys, because I did the color correction. Let it dry for some time. Use my fan to dry it. Also want to read about this brush from the website. Going back to their bestseller brushes. So it's called the ANGIE Hot and Flashy 506 brush. And it says, for applying under eye concealer, you'll love the smaller, I'm reading from the website again, you'll love the smaller kitten paw version of the PK 101, the contour foundation brush so much. Use it in a patting motion to apply under eye concealer. It blends out smoothly and seamlessly every time. It can also be used to apply concealer by the side of the nose or to the other areas of the face. It's also great for contouring. Oh, I didn't know that. This is part of the softest, most luxurious brush set made specifically for mature skin. Wow, I have mature skin. I'm 42 years old. The full 7-piece brush set was designed in collaboration with ANGIE Hot and Flashy to address the unique needs of mature skin. Oh, I need to explore ANGIE Hot and Flashy brushes, guys. I didn't know it was designed for mature skin. Interesting. Right now I have 3 brushes from BK Beauty, so I think it's dried enough, and let's you know, use a tapping motion to blend this out. Tap, 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 tap. I love the Hourglass complexion products, and especially its concealer. Oh, and they've come up with a new product. Hourglass has come up with a new finishing, no, some compact powder. I really want it, guys. Just the packaging is so classy from Hourglass. But yeah, I've already ordered so many things that still have to come. So I'm just, you know, controlling myself. I ordered some things from the spring sale, and that's yet to come, so I don't want to order more and more products. But yeah, I'm eyeing the new Hourglass compact powder. I don't think it's a foundation. Let me just look it up. Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Finished Airbrush Pressed Powder. Wow, it's amazing, guys. It's all over the social media. Yeah, so I'm really liking this brush. See how nicely it sits under the eyes. It's kind of like a beauty blender, guys, like soft as a beauty blender. See, it does the job really well. Let's clean this up. I have no creases. Even here, under your brows. I'm pleased. I like this. I think I'm going to order more of these, guys. God, I can't help myself. Even, I think it's great for highlighter, guys. Let me try that. Wow, perfect placement, isn't it? Maybe a little on the cheeks. I like this brush. I enjoyed it. So far, I liked all the 3 brushes, guys. It's really beautiful. So let me finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back with my final thoughts on the brush. Hang in there, guys. So I'm going to set the rest of my face with the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I always do. I always set my face with a damp beauty blender and the Charlotte Tilbury powder in Airbrush Flawless Finish shade 1. Maybe I can go a shade lighter, but so far so good. And I'm going to set everything in place, especially the under eyes, my nose, I love setting my foundation this way. Any foundation. Let's see how the House Labs foundation lasts with this. I like doing this part because I don't like a sticky chin. I don't like sticky anything, guys. So yeah, there you have it. I want to contour my nose a little using the new Shade and Light palette that I got from Kat Von D. And my freshly washed brush. guys. Remember this from my last video? I did a in-depth review. So I'm going to use the lightest shade for my nose. This one. And contour my nose with it. I think this is a really good palette, guys. It's worth it. It's really nice, and why not? It's a Sunday afternoon and this is what I want to do, play with makeup. It's the eyeshadow that takes a lot of time, guys, for me, more than complexion. But yeah, complexion is important. So just keep dabbing away. And I'm going to take a dry beauty blender and soften it. Pat it again. Some more. I haven't decided what look I'm going to go for, but let's see. This tutorial is taking a life of its own. I'll come back to this side later. Have some patience. Okay, now that it's kind of all set, I'm going to use my NATASHA DENONA CAMEL palette. Look how gorgeous this is. All warm browns with a little bit of a, I think it has a little bit of a yellow undertone. So let me go start with the lightest. I'm going to go in this order, light to dark, and then the shimmery shade. So I'm going to start with the crease work using, actually I think I'll use the MAC brush for this one to first place the color. So I'm taking this shade. I think I rearranged it, guys, so the shade names, I'm sorry, I can't tell you because it's all mixed up, but it's a beautiful 5-pan palette. So I have patted it down enough. And I'm gonna place it. Should I go in with the darkest shade? I can darken it. This is not a cut crease tutorial. Sheetal, don't make everything a cut crease. Okay. Can you see the color? How beautiful it is. Yeah. Is it darkening in color? No, right? Yeah. Going in with that second shade. I'm gonna blend it all using the Rainbows number 4 brush, my favorite brush. And I'm going to use the eyebrows, the shimmery shade for my eyebrows. Under my eyebrows, the shimmery shade. I think it'll look good, but I hope it's not too much. It's okay if it's too much. Wow, I really like that shade, and the inner corner as well. Okay, now let me add this darker shade using this tiny crease brush. I'm going to darken my eyeshadow using the darkest shade in the palette. Wow, it's really pigmented. See, I think it's really nice. Nice color. I love this palette. Very nice. Going in with that second shade. Some brown here. Okay, so again going in with this. How do you like this look so far? I know it's a BK Beauty brushes review and I'm doing eyeshadow, but I can't help it. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with this really like coppery shade with a brush, which I'm going to I know which brush I should use. I'm going to use the MAC 242 brush. Let me try doing this without the setting spray or whatever and see how it works. Should I wet the brush? Am I getting any color payoff? Should I use my fingers? I'm going with my fingers. Yeah, definitely better. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scrape out a little bit because I don't want to dip a wet brush into it. And then wet my brush with this setting spray, the Pore Freshener setting spray, and see how that works. Just bear with me, guys. So I'm going to scrape out a little bit. It's becoming like a science experiment. I'm going to scrape out a little bit of this with the spatula because I don't want to destroy it with the setting spray. I think I took too much. Let me flatten it. It's so creamy, you guys, and it's fallen all over my lap. So I got this much onto the... I'm so clumsy. Just hang in there, guys. It just fell off. It's getting a little messy here, but it's okay. Relax. So now I'm going to wet this brush with the setting spray. And mix it all up. And hopefully that will give me a better color payoff. See, I've sprayed it, and then I'm going to mix it and then apply it. Yeah, definitely better. I want to go a little higher, kind of like a cut crease but very soft. This brush is also good. See, I think now it really makes a difference. Doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. A beautiful shade. I think I'm happy with this. Some fallout is there, but it's okay. I'm not too mad at it. And a little bit here for continuity. I'm gonna put some dark eyeshadow on this end. So tell me guys, how are you finding my videos? I need some feedback. You know how it's going. It's still a baby channel and it's growing, hopefully. But yeah, see, I think it's good. So now I'm going to do some lower lash work using MAC Teddy. I think that will go very well with this look, because kind of bronzy look. Bronzy goldeny look. So I'm going to go in with a pencil brush on the darkest shade. And apply it. And then I'm going to go in with that small crease brush, Wayne Goss brush number 5. And then go in with the second shade. And just smudge it out. Okay, and now let me close this before I make a bigger mess. Pencil. So now I'm going to go with this light shade on the inner corner of my eyes. So for that I'm going to use another pencil. This is a Tom Ford brush, guys. I think I need to do a video about all my brushes. So this I'm going to go into the corner of my eye. Wow, that is pigmented, beautiful color. Isn't it a beautiful color? Wow, this shade, it's beautiful, guys. See, that's the final look. I mean, I have to do the liner, but yeah, so far so good. So now I want to do the liner. So I'll go with this. First I'll line my eyes with a dark pencil. Go with Makeup by Mario, the perfect brown, and line my eyes. Giving a very browny theme here. Tight line a bit. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp a really dark powder all over it. And now I'm going to look for that perfect brown. Or should I use this? Is it dark enough? Do you guys think this is dark enough? I'm going to try this. Yeah, I think it's really good. Can you see? Just drag it out a bit to get that little wing. Pat. It's giving some smoky vibes, right? Yeah, I love this. I'm going to clean out under the eyes a little using my Charlotte Tilbury powder. There. I think I'm done with that, with my eyeshadow. Thank you, Natasha Denona. So now I'm going to put some blush and bronzer powder, because I think I forgot that part. Then I'm going to do the rest of my eyes, this eye, the brows, lashes, and I'll be back. So here I'm taking the Hourglass brush, going in. I have this old Hourglass palette, Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4 from years ago, and lovely shades of brushes, highlight and bronzer. I'm gonna go in with this bronzer and lightly bronze where I use the cream products. I'm going to use the powder products over them. Just a little here, and I'm going to use this orangish blush. I think that's nice. And I'm going to use this brush to highlight a bit. I'm going to use all the top. Actually, I'm going to use this yellow to kind of highlight under my eyes. Then I'm going to turn the brush over and use this highlighter. It comes in the palette for a subtle highlight. So far the foundation is looking good, guys. It hasn't separated like last time. Yeah, I think it's looking good. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows, my lashes, and this other eye, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, so I'm back with my brows and eyelashes on, and this eye. Hopefully it turned out okay. Let me know if you like it. Do hit the like button. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish off with the lips. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude lip pencil. Lining my lips. Maybe I should warm it up a little. And yeah, there you go. And I want to use the Maybelline. Let me close the cap. I want to use this vinyl, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's vinyl. Superstay ink liquid lipstick from Maybelline. You need to shake it a lot. And then it's the shade Captivated. These are really long lasting. I love these guys. I got quite a few shades in them. I wore it to work and it lasted all day. Through the eating and everything. So that's Captivated for you. So that's the final look. Hope you like it, guys. The 3 brushes, my final thoughts on them. I love them, guys. I really love them. I don't know where I kept the foundation brush. One second. Here it is. The BK Beauty brushes, the foundation brush 101. Very nice. Beautiful. Quick application. Streakless application. I'm gonna buy more of these. I highly recommend. It's really nice and soft. What can I say about this 109? I mean, I loved it, guys, for the bronzer, blush, cream, highlighter, everything. It was too good. I think I'm going to order one more of these. And then, yeah, the concealer brush, beautiful placement, beautiful shape, the paw shape. I mean, for your nose, for your every nook and corner, you know, it can cover. Loved the 3 brushes. I highly recommend. And yeah, I think I'm going to buy some more of these. So yeah, that's my review, guys. Love the brushes, would definitely repurchase. I want to buy more of these, especially the small one, you know, this blush brush. I think I definitely need more of. And even the foundation brush, I loved it. All the 3 brushes, I'm going to buy more. And yeah, thank you, guys. Do like my video, do subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.